Hello everybody, JayborinoPlays here. I'm starting a new custom campaign showcase for StarCraft 2. This is Replicant, created by Hultmanable. I did already play Replicant Episode 4, so we're heading into Replicant Episode 5, which is Zerg-focused. The fourth episode was Protoss-focused, takes place after Legacy of the Void, that's why it's Episode 4. And just a few quick notes from that. You can go and watch and or play it for yourself. But a few quick notes. There was a Protoss fellow who was named Corellius, I believe. He was working for Artanis to kind of get to the bottom of why there were tensions between the Dominion and the Daylon Protoss, and it was actually because there was a purifier called the Replicant who could replicate anything, and he was he had replicated Valerian Mensk, so it had caused problems between the Daylon and the Dominion. And then meanwhile, well, there was an adept that he was friends with who near the end got put into like a robotic adept, I believe, something like that. So she became a purifier, like her consciousness was transferred. Further, we had unearthed Jim Raynor's long-lost son as part of some sort of weird Mobius project. The Mobius Foundation is still around, and they're causing all sorts of problems. They attacked us on Core Hall. I think those are the major things. Now, the synopsis for Episode 5 is that Zagara has gone missing. And at the end of Episode 4, there was a Mobius ghost who was talking to Talendar. Talendar, all of the purifiers have been taken over by a malicious force, really the Replicant, I think. So Talendar's unfortunately one of the bad guys, and he was talking to a Mobius ghost saying, how's the progress with the Queen? Saying like she can control the whole swarm, so I suspect it's Zagara, I'm not sure. Since Amon's defeat, the swarm has strengthened in both numbers and new planets. Led by Zagara, the Zerg have become more efficient and even deadlier. Now Zagara, queen of the swarm, has been gone for months, but no longer. Finally, Dehaka and Stukov have found her. Their search led them to a hidden facility in the Tyrador system. Stukov's growing concern is not just for Zagara, but also for the growing shadow in the back of his mind. Alright, infested civilians are slow but excellent to use in ambushes. Let's go. Unknown facility. I tried to touch on some of the major plot points. I did not want to take too long doing a recap. You can go back and watch that series. I'd encourage it. Or play it, rather. That's usually I would say play it first, then watch it if you're not a big player. Ah, Dr. Borino! Look at her. She pales in comparison to the other. Deltrin. Indeed, we're done with this one. The new guy can burn her remains tonight. Speaking of which, where is the new guy? I have no idea. Who cares? I'll PM him. We got a little cameo. Thanks, Hultmanable. Got some shaky cam going on here. Interesting. Go, servant of the swarm. The queen is somewhere in the facility ahead. We must find her. You must be cautious. You're alone for now, but you can bolster our forces if you find more colonists. Go now. Alright. Resonate and Zerg Swarm. The new and improved infested civilians have gained the ability to spot enemies while burrowed. As the swarm has grown stronger, so has the infested civilian. One scratch from these abominations will instantly turn any colonists to servants of the swarm. That's cool and also fitting because it's Stukov focused here, I suppose. Alright, well, I suppose let's start looking around. I think I should have gone the other way. Indeed, so what is going on here? By sending shockwaves through the ground, the infested civilian senses enemy units in a radius can only be used while burrowed. Okay. I have to say, I quite enjoyed the story of Episode 4. It really did kind of get back to StarCraft roots, in my opinion. Beware of the native life on this planet. We spotted Ursidon on the way here. They can prove to be formidable foes. Use your Resonate ability to locate them. Oh, that's cool. So when you're burrowed, yeah, you get the little sensor tower ability. That is very cool. And since we're invisible, we just have to kind of sneak in by keeping track of where they are at all times. Obviously, we have to wait for this one to leave. Okay. Let's try to at least get past this one. We can burrow again. We're infiltrating with an infested Terran. That's neat. Oh, God. Okay. Nothing to see here, buddy. Get out of here. Okay, I think that's far enough away. Let's go. It's an interesting concept, though. Again, it's neat to see the kind of the political machinations of the swarm. You know, now that Zagara has been gone too, it's like Stukov and Dehaka are like the remaining lieutenants of the swarm, which is it's neat. I just picked a random direction to go in here. I sense a renegade queen nearby. If you defeat her, she will join the swarm once more. I don't think we can do that. I suspect we won't be able to do that with a single infested Terran to defeat a queen. From orbit, Stukov sensed a renegade queen nesting in the nearby region. Find her and defeat her, and she will join the swarm once again. Okay. Bolster your forces. To be able to gain access to the main entrance, the swarm must bolster its forces. By attacking the local colonists, they will turn into servants of the swarm. Again, there was other directions to go here. I just turned left and I followed the wall. So, I guess let's keep this roll on and see where we end up. There's some creep. I assume the queen is up here. Let's burrow and see if she's there. Yeah, see, I don't feel confident attacking the queen because I have no abilities. Unless she's a really weak queen. I suppose we can worry about that later, but for now, let's see if we can go and find some more colonists. So, we've been tasked with the objective to patrol the road used by the colonists. You two take the nearest two, and I'll take the one farthest east. Move out. Okay, burrow. We can keep an eye on these things. Let him run by us. Okay, let's quick save now, because this might be kind of tricky. Vultures are quick, so we're going to have to be burrowing a lot so we can keep an eye on where they are at all times. Okay, one just went by us. I didn't see one coming the other direction. Nope, there we go. Burrow, burrow, burrow. Okay, oof, that was close. One of them is... No, he's coming back right now. Let's see if we can not take a hit. Gotta play this just right. Also, I have no idea which direction I should be going in right now. Oh, God. Nope! Okay. We can only take 2 hits, and then we're absolutely dead, so this is tricky. I suppose let's go this way, because we know it's clear. But the patrolling vultures certainly do not make this easy. Okay, there's some colonists. Get them! Haha, that's cool. Unfortunately... Okay, can we kill this? We got him. Okay, unfortunately, our original infested Terran has died, but now we have 2 new ones with more colonists to take. What I could do is leave one burrowed near the entrance, so we can keep an eye on if those vultures are on their way to us. Okay, this is good. I see there are a lot more colonists down here. We're gonna have to have killed those vultures. We're bolstering our forces, though. I'm very sorry. Okay, and now we definitely have enough to kill that queen, but I'm very sorry, original colonist. You did your best for us. You really got the ball rolling. I might want to sit around and just wait for these fellas to get their HP regenerated a little bit more. Because if they're getting one-shot by vultures, that's even worse than the normal 2-shot. Or maybe we can avoid the remaining... Or we can avoid the remaining vultures somehow. Okay, so there's at least 2 more vultures. I want to come down here, see if we can find more, and go and snag the queen. Or maybe we go and get the queen first, because she will at least be able to tank the vulture shots while our infested Terrans get on top of them without dying. Because just one vulture there really did a lot of work against us, unfortunately. Let's see, actually, okay, so let's wait for this one to patrol back up. And then head down into the left, because it's kind of a segregated area of the map where we can go down and maybe find some more infested Terrans. So let's do that first. We'll leave this guy here so we can keep an eye out for when the vulture is patrolling back. Okay, I think this was a good idea. Here it comes. Well, it depends on how far down it's gonna travel. So let's just go here and see how far it goes. Gotcha, bitch. There we go. We only lost 1 infested Terran. I'd say that's worth it. We can leave the other one up there. That's no problem. And there's a bunch more civilians down here to take. So we are just going to get as many as possible. We've lost contact with many of the colonists. It may only be a communication problem, but I'm extracting the bridge and sending a team to investigate, just to be sure. Now is our chance. Assault the main entrance as soon as possible. Okay, well, I want to find as many colonists as possible first. I'm going to leave this guy here. There's still another vulture. Let's just walk these fellas. Maybe we can unburrow this one and move them a little closer. Get that early scouting, I suppose. Okay. No enemies. He said he had, like, sent some units out, but I don't see any. So okay, no, here they come. Let's just burrow. Can we just let these walk by us? We don't have to engage this. I'm not going to engage this if I don't have to. Okay, good. So let's continue. Let's go and get... Okay, bad news. Oh, okay, good. We didn't lose anything. That was close. Let's go ahead and leave this fella here. Let's snag the queen while we can. In fact, let's get our healthy ones up to the front. Well, none of these are particularly in good shape. But let's go ahead and, again, let's grab this queen as soon as we can. She's not going to do much. She's not going to do much for us. Oh, I should have given that to the queen. Okay, so these units are patrolling. I think I want to get into a good position and then pop out and ambush them. So let's move this way. So wherever we're going is over to the right here, without a doubt. Let's burrow at least one to give us some vision. We look safe. Okay, let's burrow. Here comes... Oh, the vulture. I think I'd rather... I mean, I'm not even going to engage if I don't have to. Maybe I could pop out and ambush these fellas. I don't have to, but I could. Yeah, here comes something else. I don't want to engage all of this at once if I don't... Okay, never mind. We're doing it. Okay, and unfortunately, the vulture was back as well. Okay, hop out and help. Queen burrow. Okay, queen unburrow. Queen burrow again. I'm going to try to keep the queen alive. We did lose a lot, but we got rid of pretty much all of the patrols. So the question is where to go. Can we find more colonists? There are enemies up here. Do I want to just try to go and kill these marines first, or do I want to look for more colonists? I'd rather look for more colonists now and get as many as possible. There's the Ursidon. We don't have to worry about that. The only other way to go is this. There's the bridge, which is where our ultimate goal is. So let's try to, again, try to get as many colonists as possible before having to continue. Okay. The queen, honestly, doing great keeping my units alive. Did you hear? The guys at the bridge have seen the Hydras. Let's go and see it, too. What about the colonists? If we go, only the sergeant will remain. Yeah, but nothing's happened here in months. Come on. Well, I mean, we murdered them immediately, so... I feel like we probably should have gone this way first. I don't know, though. Okay, luckily the queen attacks also count as infesting the colonists, because if they didn't, that would have been a problem. Oh, yes, I'm glad I came down here. I guess let's... there's no purpose in actually destroying all these huts, but I am doing it. I would love an opportunity to heal my queen. She'll heal over time, though. Let's just get some more of these. Excellent. Let's quick save. There should be one other marine around here, because they had mentioned the sergeant. Or maybe not. Okay, this is good. Now we've got a lot of colonists. My queen has a lot of energy as well. I realize I could have pooped creep here and spread some creep, but in I mean, I assume it doesn't really matter that much. I don't have to destroy this, but we're doing it. Down it goes. Oh, there's a little tree inside. It's gone now. Okay, well, that went okay. I think I could have had a much larger force had I not engaged, first off, the first vulture. I should have just avoided the vultures and got as many colonists as possible and then ambushed the vultures rather than attacking straight into one. Other than that, I think this went okay. Can she heal herself? No, she can't. Okay. Even so, I kind of want the Marines to attack her first. Yeah, heal them up. Okay, we lost one. Only lost one. That's fine with me. Let's head into the facility. We'll quick save. Not a bad force here, especially if we can find more colonists as we move into the facility. But I did as much as I could. All right, burrow. Burrow. Okay, cool. And we didn't lose any because that queen. The queen, honestly, I didn't think it would be a big deal, but it's quite helpful. Good, you've made it inside. First, you should find a better spot to establish a base. Then we can start looking for Zagara. The Hydras the Mobius spoke of should be located here as well. The like Hydralisks? Or are they just like... Because when they said, let's go see the Hydras, it was like there was some sort of zoo animal. I don't know. All right, let's go. Yeah, honestly, these infested civilians can do some tanking. Okay, find the Hydras. The Mobius Empire is keeping some Hydras here. Find them and release them to gain access to the Hydra strain. So the Mobius Foundation, or whatever it is now, has a huge force. They attacked us on Core Hall, and it was, again, it was enormous. It's like surprising how, okay, there's another place to go here. It's like surprising how large it was. I assume we're going to have to go over here. Which, I mean, which direction do we want to go first? I don't know. I don't think it really matters that much, to be honest. Okay, let's go. I'll just make sure to keep burrowing units that are close to death. Okay, ooh, I was going to say, I thought those were scientists, or civilians, but they're scientists who just die, unfortunately. Oh, no, there are colonists here. Yes, more. There must be more. Okay, we're just going to burrow here and try not to lose anything. It worked. Nice, and now we have even a few more. Oh, shit, they're after the Hydras. Stop them. Can we destroy this? Yes, okay. Attack this. Let's quick save, because we've gotten pretty far here without having any major losses. More scientists. I got excited that there might be more colonists. All right, let's see if we get any Hydralisks for this, or if it's going to be something different. All right, definitely not Hydralisks. Hydra. 19, it's okay, so they're ranged, horn damage 19, weapon speed 1. By using the splitter strain and combining Hydralisk and Zergling strains, the Hydra was born. Its unique ability to split into 2 separate organisms upon death can split itself upon death max 2 times, does not benefit from upgrades. Okay. Interesting, like, kind of arbitrary that it doesn't benefit from upgrades, but I don't think we're going to have much of a concern. I don't know, we'll see. Stukov had mentioned build a base. So perhaps we actually do have to find a place to throw down our hatchery here, at which point we might be upgrading stuff. And the Hydras won't benefit from it, but that's okay. They have no base armor, unfortunately. 200 health is certainly not bad. Unfortunately, our queen is out of energy. They're pretty slow, too. So I think they're meant to basically be Hydralisks because they are ranged. Yeah. Yeah, not bad. Okay, lost 1 infested Terran. That's okay. I like these Hydras. Our infested Terrans at this point are meat shields so that the Hydras can deal damage behind them. This seems to be a good place for a base. I sense drones imprisoned here. Set them free. Okay, let's do it. Locate Zagara. The time has come to find Zagara. Stukov has sensed that a Terran base is defending the entrance to her holding cell. Destroy it and rescue our queen. Okay, well, now we have drones. We have an okay amount of resources. The spacing of the geysers is strange, such that I can't actually place a hatchery down in between them properly, so we're going to have to go 1 space away, unfortunately. In retrospect, I should have built here. It would have been easier to harvest minerals earlier. This is an interesting setup, though, that is for sure. The map has changed. We're obviously going to want to make a bunch of these Hydras. Let's just check over here to see if there's maybe resource pallets or something. Did the map just expand? It looks like the map expanded. Interesting. So it's kind of like we're searching for her, and as we go down different hallways, the map will expand to say, like, oh, you've gone this way or not. Oh, salvage is good. I mean, at this point, we're just waiting for our hatchery to finish, and then we're going to have to build overlords anyway, so it's going to be the first thing I do. We might as well start harvesting. And let's keep looking for resources. Looks like nothing. Dead Hydralisks. So I'm curious if it will ever be answered how the Mobius Foundation or the Mobius Corps or whatever it is now has such a huge force, or if that's really important, you know, suspend our disbelief and say, well, Mobius was never fully dealt with after we destroyed their little space platform in Legacy of the Void. So they're still trying to manipulate things. There's something called it was like Twilight Messiah or something. Like Talendar is working on Twilight Messiah, and Mobius is screwing around with Zagara at this point, and that's where we are right now. Let's just go ahead and throw down another hatchery down here, and then I'm going to make another one up here, so we'll have 3 geysers and then a lot of mineral income. So the queens that we make, it's a swarm queen, so we have no option to increase our larva production. We just have to make more stuff. All right, let's get on over here. This swarm queen is less important now. She's a little less important now. I am going to make a lot of swarm queens, though. They are invaluable. Let's just go ahead and start spreading the creep. So that attack was most definitely spawned. We're just going to want to set up spine crawlers over here for sure. Our overlords are already fast, which is nice. We can turn them into overseers if we want. Let's just go ahead and get more drones. I don't know. I can't tell. I haven't waited long enough to see if we ever can get more than 3 larvae per per hatchery. I'm not sure. Let's go ahead and throw down our spawning pool down here. The sooner we can get that up, the better. And I do like these Hydras. I hope I don't lose these. Let's see what we can build. So we can build the Hydras directly from... We need an evolution chamber and a lair. Interesting. Okay. Interesting requirement, I should say. Are these considered light? They are, so fire bats are no good. Okay. Well, this... Honestly, I'm really just focused... I would like swarm queens. That's like the main thing I want right now, are just swarm queens. They're going to be so useful. To heal each other. I mean, the infested Terrans are just sort of a last line of defense at this point. So, either way is fine, whether they are there or not there. Can this be destroyed? Which direction do we need to go? I might want to go up there and check to see if there are... Well, let's leave this gate closed. I mean, if that's one less direction they're going to attack us from. Let's leave it closed. Okay, let's see if we can spread the creep through the door. I doubt it, but let's try it. Okay, the attacks are pretty frequent. Okay, and then they're attacking from up there. Pretty challenging start. I mean, it's not really challenging. I just haven't really taken the time to build anything yet. The Hydras don't really have an attack animation. That's the only thing. Oh, okay, so there's a door here. The door opens and they attack through it, it seems like. Interesting. Let's go ahead and spread the creep. Sort of taking chances here by not building a lot of units here at the beginning. Let's just go ahead and get some spine crawlers set up at least. And one up here. Throw down a creep tumor up in the front just to be able to build more where we need. And let's go ahead and grab some more drones because we need minerals. And now it's just about staying alive, I suppose. We have another swarm queen, so that's good. I'd like more. Really just mass swarm queens with a couple roaches and or hydralisks I think is going to be the best way to progress on this map. I don't think Zerglings and swarm queens will waste their heals on Zerglings. That will end up dying super quick, so it's hard to decide whether they're really worth it or not. Okay, over here. They should be able to heal the... Yes, they can heal the spine crawler. Let's see if we can save it. We can. That's good. And the infested Terrans, they're helping quite a bit in order to maintain our current situation. Let's back up here. Okay, and another attack. Wow, okay, pretty frequent. So we need the evolution chamber. Let's just go ahead and get 2. Just like that. Need more overlords still. And I would like more spine crawlers. Okay, come on now. One there. And Mr. Drone. Actually, let's just do a group of 4. That should be enough. I mean, it won't necessarily be enough, but that's not bad. Okay, keep spreading the creep. Keep spreading the creep. They haven't attacked us from the top for a while. They haven't come from the left at all. Let's just keep getting drones and make sure we're fully saturated. I'd like to get a second, or... I don't really need to take this geyser. I might regret saying that now, but maybe, hopefully later it's not a problem. Let's grab ranged attacks and get more queens. Because, I mean, queens are very defensive focused. They'll be able to heal the spine crawlers, so I think this is the right choice. It really also depends on how much the enemy will be attacking us while we're away as well, and if the attacks will intensify or not. Okay, so let's get up here. Yeah, so the door's open, and the attacks are basically spawned. Is that a tank? That's unfortunate. Okay, so I'm thinking we do Hydra Roach. That would be actually really cool, versus as opposed to Hydralisk Roach. Okay, so there's a tank that's behind this gate. I don't know if it's just you get too close, and I'm just not sure. Okay, let's get some more drones so that we can set up some more colonies. Let's just be safe. Better safe than sorry. And then we'll set one up over here, too, just in case. Never mind. We'll put it up there. Okay, that's good. And then meanwhile... What did I make? I never made a Roach Warren, so let's do that. And I guess we'll get a Hydralisk Den as well. No, we need a lair. We need a lair anyway. If we want to get... What's it called? Hydras. So for now, let's just wait. We can save some money. We can make overlords and just kind of hang out while we're deciding what to do. I may just go ahead and break this gate. I mean, the map isn't very large over to the left. We know where we have to go. Predators. Interesting. All right, there's the tank. Let's see if we can kill that. So I think Hydras are going to be really good. I mean, Hydras and Hydralisks will be quite good against... See, this setup is a little strange. I think this door needed to be a little further back and make sure all the units could actually get out. I suppose what I'll do is just unburrow these and move them back. Okay, that'll be better. Let's get a Hydralisk. Let's get Roach Speed. And let's go ahead and get a 4th. There we go. So when this opens, things shouldn't get as trapped back there because we move these back. No problem. They haven't attacked from over here for a while. Let's just keep trying to spread the creep where we can. I think I'm going to go ahead and break this. I've got enough queens to at least sustain ourselves if we want to attack. Let's get some roaches. We're going to have roach speed, and then we're going to get the hydras. It looks like they were trying to attack us over here for a while. I don't want to take too long here, but I don't know what to expect. And it's pretty clear that this has the potential to be pretty challenging. These attacks are large. But enough spine crawlers can probably deal with them. We have 5 spine crawlers. They're going to just tear through this stuff. I might make even more up top just to have them. It's the tanks, though. We can get +1 only. How much do hydras cost? 200 minerals is pricey, and we're going to need more gas here soon. So let's go ahead and do this. I will also go ahead and get another hatchery up here just because I feel like it. We could just leave Swarm Queens on hold position over here if we want. Okay, it looks like they will continue to attack over here. I like these Hydras. I mean, I'm trying to discern how they're really different from Hydralisks. It just seems like they're objectively better than Hydralisks. Well, can they attack air? They can't attack air, but they split, so I think that's a neat little thing. Let's get a couple Hydralisks, even though they're pricey, and then Hydras. Okay, let's go ahead and saturate this. Okay, please stop, Marine. Group spines, and really just queens, like lots of queens, and I'm satisfied. So let's go ahead and just keep making more drones so that we can saturate this. And now we have 3 hatcheries, and we can just spam out Zerglings if we so choose. Though that's not really my thing. Okay, so what's the range on Hydralisks? They are also 5, and Roaches are 4. Okay, so those should always stay. Oh, nice. They're in range of my spine crawlers. Thanks, AI. The attacks are very frequent. They're small, but they're frequent, and I actually like that quite a bit. Just really keeps you on your toes. Okay, let's go ahead and saturate this. Let's get a few... I mean, let's just replace the spine crawlers that we're losing and get another one over here. Really can't hurt. Okay, and that's... I would say we're about ready to go. I'm just going to keep making more stuff, though. I don't know what to expect. It is mission 1, though. Hey, man, let's get some overseers. Let's do it. And pneumatize carapace. And let's start attacking. These are confusing to me because I keep wanting to instinctively try to burrow them. I have a sneeze. Excuse me. All right. Trying to think of what else happened in Episode 4. One of the big things in Episode 4... Oh, these would have torn apart my Hydras because they're light. Was that... oh, what's his name again? I forget his name. He was the Zealot that was helping Artanis kind of get to the bottom of all the issues with the Dominion. And what ended up happening was he got abducted by Alarak, and Alarak sort of trained him in secret. And then what ended up happening was he kind of broke free of Alarak's command. So now he was like a souped-up zealot because he had the special Tal'Darim training, I think was the idea there. And then what ended up happening... Stop, please. Who's out there? I need help. Oh, Valerian's here. The real... I was wondering what happened to Valerian Mengsk. Is that you, Valerian? Yes, I was captured by the Mobius Empire, as they call themselves. They will not last long against us. You should not underestimate them. They captured me and even the Queen of the Zerg. Can you help me, Stukov? Perhaps you're right. I will help you out. I'm searching for Zagara. Once I locate her, I will come for you. But you owe the swarm. As you wish, just get me out of here. That's cool. You know, I completely forgot about that, because the Replicant was the Valerian that we knew from the 4th campaign, so where was the real Valerian? He's here. Okay, well, we found him. You know, he'll be indebted to the Swarm, I suppose, which may not necessarily be a bad thing. At the end of Legacy of the Void, the Swarm wasn't necessarily at odds with the rest of the sector. I mean, they will be now, especially if Zagara is able to control the Swarm and she is under the sway of Mobius. Now, let's move on in here. Okay, looks like no problem. So the defense was honestly more... The defense seemed more challenging than... I need to just be burrowing these roaches. The defense seemed more challenging than anything else on this map. Let's see, though. There's a lot of stuff in this map, a lot of Warhounds. My units really want to stop and attack buildings, as opposed to destroying the Warhounds that are killing everything. There you go, buddies. There's a tank up there. We got to get on top of it. Okay, everybody move up. Hit the tank. There you go. Now you can clean it up. We still seem very safe. I'll just keep rebuilding this as many times as I have to. Got a ton of cash. Just make more roaches, and I'm out of larva. Okay, cool. But we've done it. We found another base as well. Let's move on in and try to kill this tank. He's gotten... God, we've lost a bunch of Swarm Queens to tanks. It's unfortunate. Zagara must be inside. Free her. I'm on my way. Yeah, I'm curious to see if Zagara's going to be grateful or if she's going to be mind-controlled or something. But, I mean, Valerian seemed pretty normal. The force field is down. At last, I am free. The presence I have felt has been held inside this tube. Wait, it's here in this room. So you're the one stirring up all the commotion. A Terran? You cannot be strong enough to invade my mind. Call me Shade. I'm a ghost of the Mobius Empire. No, you're right. I cannot invade your mind, but the one we found drifting through space can. Drifting through space? Ah! You can show yourself now, Niadra. Ho ho! That is a cool addition. Another queen? Yes, I was tasked by the Queen of Blades to eradicate all Protoss. The Mobius Empire will aid me in that task. Nice. How can you infiltrate my mind and I cannot infiltrate yours? That is because you are weak. Only the strong shall rule the Zerg, and that is I, Niadra. Do you know what this is? This is what remains of the Overmind. Did you know that there are still psionic powers left inside? Oh, so they put part of the Overmind inside Niadra, and they're gonna supplant Zagara. When Amon's host body was destroyed, the psionic powers became active again. By feeding the essence of these remains to Niadra, she has become quite powerful. Fuck, man. That's cool. Impossible. Soon Niadra will have full control of all Zerg. Can I kill her now? Of course. My queen, this way, hurry. Stukov saves the day. This way. This was unfortunate. This is nothing. I can feel my power growing. You're not strong enough yet. Go after them. I will find you another piece of the Overmind. Wow, cool. Very cool. I thought Episode 4, Hultmanable, you did really well with the story, and this already seems to be taking a really cool direction. So, Mobius, the Mobius Empire, whoever is really behind it, just sort of seems to be trying to break up the existing factions. Like, there's a tentative truce, you know, between Zagara's Swarm, the Daylon Protoss, and the Dominion. And they're just trying to wreck everyone's shit right now by stirring up shit between the Protoss and Terran, which we sort of resolved in the last... in episode 4. So we still have these factions that are kind of are willing to help each other, but Mobius may become more powerful, especially if they can gain control of the Swarm through Niadra, which is really cool. I expected them to like mind control Zagara or something, and instead we broke Zagara out, but they were just keeping her captive, similar to how they were keeping Valerian captive, so that they could take control of the entire faction, because they were using the Replicant to take control of the Dominion. Luckily, we stopped that from happening in episode 4, but still, very cool. So now the Mobius Empire has their own Terran faction. They have the Purifiers of the Protoss, and they soon will have a huge portion of the Swarm. So this is really cool. I'm looking forward to seeing where this goes. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. Bye now.